have done some damage. And I think that the only thing left to do now is do a haul. Okay, so I'm going on a vacation of 2 weeks in 3 days. So the thing is, last year I had six books with me for a 10-day vacation. So now I thought maybe I should go with 8 books, if that makes sense. So I went to the bookstore yesterday and I bought 8 books. I bought 10, but I'm going to do a haul of 8 because the other 2 are for another video that I wanted to do. The thing is, I have no idea what all of these books are about. I'm just buying them because or they were new releases, or they were fitting the vibe, or I just thought they were cool. I don't know. But some of them, most of them, are pretty popular on Bookstagram right now. But I still have no idea what they are about, so I don't know how I'm going to do this. Maybe I should just read the backs and see what they were about. Anyways, hope you're in for this ride. So let's start. The first one is a new release, and I was so happy that they had it in store because most of the times when there's a new release of a book, it takes a while to get them in the bookstores here in Belgium. I don't know why that is. I don't know if it is, but the type of books that I read and the books that are new releases to me aren't in the bookstores. Anyways, the first one is The Fiancé Dilemma by Elena Armas. And if you don't know, Elena Armas is one of my auto-buy authors. Yeah. The cover is so cute too. It makes me think about the Spanish Love Deception by her, and what is the other book called? The American Roommate Experiment. I don't know. It has like the same vibe and I love it so much. Anyways, I have no idea what this is about. But she had 4 failed engagements and 5 if you include her previously absentee famous father. When the latter announces his retirement with a splashy magazine piece about family, Josie learns that her romantic history has become a PR nightmare. Matthew Flanagan is out of luck. It's bad enough that he's lost his job, but then whilst traveling to Green Oak to escape, he manages to get his car stuck. The first person he comes across happens to be his best friend's sister. Who oddly introduces him as her fiancé. What starts as a misunderstanding quickly turns into a fake engagement. A new ring on Josie's finger is the last thing she wants, but at least it's only temporary. They have rules in place and an agreement that no matter what, nobody is saying I do. Oh my gosh, stop! I'm so excited for this. So it's a best friend's sister. So brother's best friend, right? And fake engagements. PR nightmare. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this. Literally, I can't wait. The next is a book that my friend saw and she was like, this is perfect to read while you were on vacation. Because it's called The Right Place by Sophia Moni. I have no idea how you pronounce that last name. Manikutz? Anyways. So it's called The Right Place. I don't know if I've said that already. It's about Maggie, who has the perfect life, beautiful home, dream job, and she just inherited a chateau in the south of France. And I'm going to the south of France, so it's kind of perfect. Only the chateau is a rundown, on the verge of bankruptcy, and in need of more than a lick of paint before she could sell it. Hollywood star Gray Hudson could also do with some fixing after a bust up on set. He's hiding out in the south of France until the tabloid attention blows over. With Gray on hand to help out, life begins to feel rosier for Maggie, but is she developing a silly crush in a lavender? I don't know, the sticker is in front of the text. Bushes, or could she finally be in the right place? I feel like this book is going to be one of my favorites. I don't know why, I just have that vibe. It's also so, like, the layout, the text isn't too big or too close together, which has this overwhelming feeling sometimes, but it's like perfect in my eyes. Like, look. You see, it's not too close together, so I like that. Next, I have two by the same author, and I don't know if they are like part of a series. I don't know if you can hear that noise, I'm so sorry. So the next book is Out on a Limb by bro, what the fuck. So the next book is Out on a Limb by Hannah Bonham Young, and it's pretty popular right now. I still have no idea what it is about. Winifred Wynne McNulty has always been wildly independent and not one to be coddled for her limp difference. Wynne has spent most of her life trying to prove that she can do it all on her own. With some minor adjustments, she's doing just fine. Hooking up at a costume party with the incredibly charming Beau changes everything. Wynne finds herself pregnant and decides to keep the baby. While Beau is surprisingly elated to step up to the plate, Wynne is unsure of whether she can handle this new challenge. Together, Wynne and Beau decide to get to know one another as friends and nothing more, while they embark on this parenting journey together. But as they both should know by now, life rarely goes according to plan. Anyway, but this cover is so cute. I love this cover so much. It's so cute. So it's an accidental pregnancy, one-night stand trope book. And I don't know, but accidental pregnancies, if they are done right, they are so good and hitting so good. And I feel the way that this book is popular right now, I feel like this is done good. So can't wait to read that one. The next is by the same author, and apparently it's a second book in a series. I love the spines too. Oh my gosh, it's so cute and they match. Look! I'm obsessed. Anyways, so the next is Next to You by Hannah Bonham Young. Yeah. And it's about Lane, who is in the middle of an identity crisis. Her friends are all partnered up, her career is heading nowhere, and she's just not happy. So after a night out celebrating her birthday, she makes one hell of an impulsive purchase, a giant 48-passenger yellow school bus that she intends to make her home. With little to no renovation experience, but money from a large inheritance, Lane enlists the help of her friend Matt, a mechanic by trade, handyman by practice, and Holly by nature. Friends to lovers! It's been such a long time since I've read a Friends to Lovers. That's so weird. I don't know. While their mutual attraction is undeniable, Matt's a total family guy with Settle Down With Me tattooed across his forehead, where Lane is entirely commitment averse. Matt and Lane have silently agreed that the friendship is the only thing that can ever exist between them, so when Matt offers to help her with the bus in the bedroom, Lane sure it can never work. Or can it? Anyway, so it's a friend to lovers. I don't know. I love the cover too. It's so cute. So they're like renovating the school bus to make her home. I don't know. I feel like there are going to be some scenes. If there is a pain fight scene, I'm going to scream. But yeah. Anyways, next is the second book in a series, and I just finished the first one. I don't know that it was out already, but yeah. These are so good. So it's The Enemy by Sarah Adams, and the thing is, this book was, I think it was like one of her first releases that she independently published, but now she's republishing them with a publisher, new covers and extra chapters, I think. So yeah, so it's the female main character in this book is the sister of the male main character from book one. Book one is called The Match, and it's so cute. I feel like people should definitely read it, so if you haven't, this is your sign. It's been 12 years since June Broden has seen her high school nemesis crush after he brutally humiliated her with an almost kiss at graduation. But now Ryan Henderson is back in town for their best friend's wedding, and June is itching to get even. Now a wildly successful bakery owner, June can't wait to rub every delicious detail of her life in his ugly face. Unfortunately, his face isn't ugly. In fact, Ryan is even sexier and more successful as a 3-star Michelin chef than June could have imagined, and he's got his sights set on her. Ryan's interest can be anything but a continuation of his high school games, right? June is here to win, but the longer Ryan stays in town, the more she doubts her own convictions and begins to wonder if there's really more love than war at play here. It's like she has a bakery, he's a Michelin star restaurant owner, chef. Yeah. I don't know. It's going to be so good. I love it so much. The first one is so good too. Like the found family in that one was incredible. So I feel like this one is also going to be amazing. Sarah Adams, her books are like amazing. The next, so these are all romances. I have one more romance. And then I have 2 mysteries, I think. Is it a mystery? It's pretty popular, but I don't know if it's part of a series. I think so. But it's a hockey romance. I don't know, I haven't really read any hockey romances lately, except for the obvious choices. Icebreaker and Wildfire. Hasn't Daydream come out recently? I think it did though, right? I don't know. Anyways, so when Summer Preston's professor issues her with an ultimatum, she finds herself on an unexpected collision course with a hockey captain, Aiden Crawford. Summer hates everything about hockey for good reason, but she isn't going to let that stand in the way of her becoming a sports psychologist. Aiden loves being the hockey captain, except when his team's reckless mistakes risk jeopardizing their entire season. When coach puts him forward for a research paper as punishment, he has no choice but to accept. Summer can stand his blasé approach to life, and Aiden doesn't get her uptight schedule one. They're off to a rocky start and provoking each other. It turns out it's what they do best. As sparks fly, Taylor Swift, neither wants to be the one to give in. Can they get everything they want, including each other? I love them. Oh, it's called Collide, by the way, by Belle Cabra. I don't think I've said that, but I don't know, I'm so excited. Again, it's like the perfect distance for text. Like, it's not too much, too overwhelming. I don't know, I feel like these are all perfect books for me to read while I'm on vacation. So I'm so excited. Anyway, next is, I don't know why these are so big and the other one too. Why is it damaged? Oh my gosh. Anyway, so last year I also had a few books with me, and two of them were The Brothers Hawthorne by Jennifer Lynn Barnes and One of Us is Back by Karen McManus. So of course I had to bring them too. So this is a new release, The Granny's Game by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I think it's like, again, part of like the Inheritance Games universe, I think. I don't know really what it is about, like The Granny's Game, of course. Oh, okay. So I don't know in which book it was. I think it was in The Brothers Hawthorne. You can read like at the end, I think, that Avery starts like this competition. And this book is about that competition. So, welcome to The Granny's Game, a life-changing competition run by billionaire Avery Grams and the four infamous Hawthorne brothers. 7 mystery players. Lyra, haunted by the death of her father, tells herself she's only playing for the money, not for answers about her father's death, and certainly not to confront the infuriating, enigmatic Grayson Hawthorne. So he's back, he's playing too. Facing off against Lyra are Gigi, Grayson's half-sister who is determined to prove herself, and Rowan, who has a few morals, a dangerous skill set, and no future unless he wins the game. Love and lives are at stake. Swept away to a luxury private island, Lyra, Gigi, and Rowan must do whatever it takes to best one another. I don't know if that's right. A cast of formidable is that word? Rivals, and a game that only the sharpest minds can conquer. As sparks fly, again, Taylor Swift. And the challenges push the players to their limits, it becomes clear that everyone has secrets and the past won't stay buried forever. Who has what it takes to win? I don't know. I loved like the Inheritance Game series. Like the mysteries and the twists and stuff. So the fact that this probably like also will have some mysteries and twists, I feel like this is going to be such a great book. So yeah, The Granny's Game by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. And then the last book, that was kind of weird for me to say, is one that I have already said by Karen McManus. And it's Such Charming Liars. And then the cover says, "Fake it till you make it out alive." I don't know, it was just so, like, I didn't know, I don't know when it came out. I don't know, I think it's her last one. Yeah, it's the latest release, but I don't know when it came out. So yeah. And now, I think I have all of her books now. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have them all. Nice. Okay, so for all of Kat's life, it's just been her and her mother, except for when her mom was married for just 48 hours. I think that is the shortest marriage to ever exist. To a man with a child of his own, a son named Liam. The two families haven't spoken for the past 12 years. Now Kat's mom is jewel thief trying to go straight, and she has one last job, swiping a costly necklace at a billionaire's 80th birthday party weekend. And this time Kat finds a way to make her mother bring her along. But there are other surprise guests, Liam and his father, now a serial scammer who has his own sights set on the billionaire's family. To get what they want, they all have to pretend not to know one another. When someone at the compound is shot dead, Kat and Liam realize they might be in the killer's crosshairs next. In this deadly game of lies, the only way to survive is to find the truth first. I know, I'm so excited. Like, the reasoning was I want to bring, obviously, mostly romances, because summer in my eyes is for the romances. And then maybe I thought like maybe a mystery, and then I saw this book and I was like, this is perfect, because if it's like a murder mystery or like trying to stay out of the crosshairs from a murderer and trying to find out who the murderer is, I think this is going to be amazing. And then this book, yeah, I feel this is also an amazing read, I think. So yeah. So these were all the books. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Have you read any of these books? Please let me know in the comments so we can talk about them. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like if you like this video. And I'll see you in a few weeks. That's so weird to say. Anyway, bye.